I see two brown buildings with green in the middle. There's two on the right and two on the left. Take a look on the left. You'll see two on the left, two on the right. Now, those two buildings are called ventilation buildings. They're very famous. That's the Lincoln Tunnel. The Lincoln Tunnel runs right below. Now, these two ends are called ventilation buildings. It's used to connect Weehawken, New Jersey with Manhattan. So that's it. The Lincoln Tunnel runs right under. As I said, those two buildings are ventilation buildings. The bridge that you're seeing all the way behind you, come on. The bridge all the way behind you. That's the GW Bridge, George Washington. That's the busiest, one of the busiest bridges in the world. In 2014, 106 million people went across the bridge. It is 93 years old. So don't be scared, get up from your seats and get your pictures. Get your pictures. Take a look onto your left side. You see the tall skyscraper with a thin-pointed roof. That's the Empire State Building. It's 102 meters. So the major X is number 86 and 102. That building is made from 80% steel long enough to store and halfway back, and from here to Baltimore, it's 195.2 knots. Don't think it's only the World Trade Center where planes that crash. A plane that crashed into the Empire State Building in 1945, killing 14 people. Why it was only 14? It was on a Saturday, and there weren't a lot of people at work. That building was built during the time of the Deep Depression, 1930, 1931. For a long time, it was known as the Empty State Building. For no one had the money to make the section there. All of the Empire State Building's offices, excluding two of the vapor decks. Whenever there's a holiday worldwide, it lights up in the color of their flag. For the base of the Alaska Area Cup, 1,250 feet, to the last point, 1,454 feet. Onto your left side, we're passing the red and white building. That's famous Chelsea Pier. Best offers indoor sporting activities like bowling, basketball, and also one of the finest skating rinks you can find in New York City. Now, take a look to the side of that building. Listen up. The building that is made out of mesh, that's a mini driving range for golfing. There it is. Mesh building, mini driving range for golfing. So remember, you're going to be taking your pictures. There's so much for you to see. So much for you to see. Take a look onto your left side where you see the little ship coming out of the water, looks like a ship. Pier 54. That's the exact spot where the Titanic was destined to stop. Never made it. You know, the Titanic had left from Southampton in England, April 10, 1912. April 14, at 11:40 p.m. it hit the iceberg. 2 hours and 40 minutes after it sank, 1,500 persons lost their life. So you know the Titanic had sank April 16, 1912. So that's where it was destined to stop. That with 2,224 persons on board. So that's where it was destined to stop. The red and white boat that is docked to the side says 343, operates by FDNY. 343 represents the 343 firefighters who lost their life at the World Trade Center. The steel that is used to make the boat is coming from the wreckage of the World Trade Center. So there it is. That's the boat you see on the television every September 11. FDNY. Made in honor of the firefighters who lost their life in the World Trade Center. All the same, we're passing on to the left side is called Greenwich Village. This is one of the top expensive restaurants here in New York City. Why? This is where you find the Washington Square Park, which is made in honor of the first president of the United States, George Washington. This is where you find Stonewall. That's where the first gay movement got started in America. This is where Bob Dylan had found his voice. Jimi Hendrix, and a lot of famous poets used to hang out here. So this is considered to be one of the top expensive areas to live here in New York City, Greenwich Village. So the river that we're traveling on now is called the Hudson River, 315 miles long, flows all the way from upstate New York. It travels north to south. It marks a political border between two states. New York is on your left and New Jersey is on your right. So on September 15, 2009, where something miraculously took place. This is the river where Captain Sully landed the US Airway plane. 150 passengers aboard, 5 crew members, all made it safely back to shore. So the name of the river has been changed since. It is now known as the Miracle on the Hudson River. So this is the famous river where Captain Sully landed the plane. On the way back, I'll show you where the plane went down. Remember, you can check out the bar on the way down. Downstairs, the bar. Now I want you all to have your cameras rolling. Come on. Take a look onto your left side. You will see me passing a broad building square. It's straight in the water here. See it? Take a look onto your right. There's another one facing it. As we travel now, we are now over the head of hundreds of people. We are now over one of the busiest tunnels in the whole world, the Holland Tunnel. Holland runs right on the rubber tube. These two ends are called ventilation buildings, built in 1927. So this is the Holland Tunnel. Run right on. This year we're passing onto the left side is called Tribeca. Tribeca means triangle below Canal Street. Tribeca, triangle below Canal Street. This is where you find the home for the famous person you know, that Robert De Niro. This is the area where he lived in. Tribeca. Tribeca. Remember, any questions, feel free to come and ask your tour guide. I'll be more than happy to assist you. This area we're passing onto the left side now is called Soho, Chinatown, Little Italy, Canal Street. This is all your shopping area. This is where you come to shop till you drop. This is where you come to get the knockout items. Only when you go that road you can keep things knockout, they can never know. This is a good spot to shop. Soho, Chinatown, Little Italy, Canal Street. Soho is not the name of the area. But because they're traveling there, they're going south. So they say stop for south and hop for Huston. You also have Noho, which means north of Huston. So that's the area we're passing. There's a funny shaped building on your left. There's a funny shaped building. It's coming up. There it is. Seen it? Looks, they call it the Jenga building. That's 56 Daniel Street. Those are all condos for sale. Yes, 56 Daniel Street. All condos for sale. Take a look onto your left side. Tall, shine skyscraper with a 3-pointed roof. That's a One World Trade Center, otherwise known as the Freedom Tower. You know, it was September 11, 2001. There it is. And if you ask your tour guide, which is the best of the vapor decks in New York, I recommend that. It had won the award. So if you plan to spare, I'd ask you to go in the night, because you'll see all the lights. Also, we're passing on to the left side is called Battery Park. Here in Battery Park, you find a lot of famous people living, the rich people living in this area. This is where you find the politicians, the doctors, the lawyers, they all live in this area. Remember to check out your photographer who's coming around showing your pictures. He does good pictures, good memories for you to take back home to show your families and friends that have made it to New York. I'm going to show you a building, but you have to be very keen on the eyes. Come on. Take a look onto your left side. If you miss this, don't blame your tour guide. On the left, there's a brown skyscraper close to us with orange in the middle. You see it? That's a fabric tunnel ventilation building. That building is very famous. It was featured in the movie Men in Black. Here it is. Take a look onto the left, you see a building with glassing behind the crane with a red and green roof. You see it? That's an old custom house. That's where the custom officers would sit and watch immigrants coming in on the right hand side. Now the building was built by Pat Gilbert. It's at the Museum of the American Indians. See it? Museum of the American Indians. Tall skyscraper with glass onto the left with a green pointed roof. That's a famous Woolworth building. Woolworth, built in 1913. The name of that building in the year it's gone by, it was the Five and Dime store. Why it was called the Five and Dime is because everything inside was sold only for 5 and dime. Now that building has 60 floors high. They plan to use 37 of them for penthouses, anywhere from $60 to $110 million each. You'll have your own lobby and you'll have your own elevator. Coming up onto the left side, you'll see a big, bright, orange-colored boat. And if you look onto your right, you'll see one more, and there's another one further down. Further down, you'll see a lot of them. Here in New York, that's the only thing we can get free. This boat is 100% free to travel on. You might be wondering, who would operate a free boat in New York? It's written on the side. It's operated by the Department of Transportation, City of New York. They're the ones who operate the buses and the trains. So if you have time to spare and you want to rock in, you can come down the Battle Park area, make your way onto the boat, takes you free to Staten Island, which is one of the boroughs that is used to make up the City of New York. Takes 20 minutes to take you there, 20 minutes back. Operates 365 days for the year, 24 hours for the day. Don't let no one trick you selling you tickets for that boat. It's March of 2014. Some men pose as ticket agents, so visitors like yourselves tickets for $200 per person. Don't get caught up in that. Tell them your tour guide Nadia say it is free. You might be wondering, do we have to wait long for one boat? No. They have 9 vessels. So as one leaves, there's another one coming in. So if you have time to spare, rock into that boat. Onto the left side. The pier that we're passing, that's all the way out to the water here, with the borders in red and white. That's the most famous pier in New York. Pier number 6. Why it is so famous is because that's a pier. Whenever any famous person comes to New York, this is where they come in on the helicopter. If you want to take a trip on a helicopter on the day, it's like $250 per person for 15 minutes. So because you're on the river, we often see the president. So when you hear the president visit New York, this is where they come in. So we see all these famous people. If you don't want to go back to the airport and you with the yellow cab or the buses or the subway, you just come here. They also offer the Uber helicopter. Yes. On your smartphone and typing New York City Uber helicopter, you get it right here. I want to say we're passing on to the left side now. It is called South Street Seaport. Very famous here in the US, one time called Fulton Fish Market, which is now moved up to the Bronx. This is a fine place for hanging out, chillaxing, relaxing, or for deep meditation. They also have some fine restaurants here. So we pass you on says Monomark, we just step on in and relax and enjoy yourself. So, we are now on the East River. Here we have 3 rivers, East River, Hudson River and the Harlem River. Between these rivers, the water is brackish. That means it's a little salt and it's a little fresh. Get up from your seats now. Get out your cameras to get a picture of one of the main landmarks of New York City, the Brooklyn Bridge. Come on, let me hear yourself, the Brooklyn Bridge. Yes, yes, built May 24th, opened May 24th, 1883. So this is the Brooklyn Bridge. Coming up ahead of us, it's a Manhattan Bridge, built December 31st, 1909. On the 3rd, it's a Williams Park, built December 20, 1903. Now, when they had the attack on the World Trade Center, these were the three bridges people had to walk on to get out of Manhattan. If you don't remember their names, just remember, B for Brooklyn, M for Manhattan, W for Williamsburg. We call them the BMW bridges. Yes. So we're going to be making a turn around now and heading straight to the statue of... Come on, the statue of... Very good, very good. So get your pictures now of the bridges. Get your pictures now of the bridges. Rock those selfies now, rock those selfies. So we now see, get the picture of the Brooklyn Bridge. Let me see who you are. The Brooklyn Bridge with the Statue of Liberty in the back. Come on, look. See the Statue of Liberty in the back. Grab that picture now. Be creative. Be creative. Yeah, man, so we're making a turn. So we are now going to be focusing on to... Remember, we make a turn now. We make a turn. So we're not going to be focusing on the Manhattan side now. We're now looking on the other side. Come on. This is now our Brooklyn. Brooklyn onto your left side now. Brooklyn. There goes the Brooklyn Carousel, the glass building. Built in 1924, all the way from a town known as Youngstown in Ohio. Inside there are 48 horses. It's a merry-go-round. That's a free massage. Woo! Free massage. Yes? So what you're passing up to the left side now, so Brooklyn? Yes. Special area known as Dumbo. Dumbo means down on the Manhattan Bridge overpass. Yes, this is also a hangout spot where you can get... If you're a person who wants to go to Brooklyn, you don't have to pay to go to Brooklyn. Come down to Manhattan here and you walk across the bridge. Yes, like that, just see that. So you just come on down to Manhattan and you walk across the bridge. See how many people walking, look. Look how fast you see the people walking on the bridge. So that's Dumbo. This here we're passing on to the left side, that's called Brooklyn Heights, one of the top expensive areas in Brooklyn, mainly because of its brownstone buildings. They have a population of 20,000 people, 88% of it is white, 8% black, and the other different nations. So there is Brooklyn Heights.